just come in and overthrow me like that. This is my throne. This is my kingdom. I'm going to rule it how I like. Let's go, everybody. Go to my number one. I'm my number one for me. I'm my number one. But are you guys sure? Are you guys sure Crystal is in this house? Are you guys sure Crystal is in this house? Roxanne, should I tell you? Should I tell you who you are about the deputy? She likes power too. She likes power too. She likes power and she does it with Leon. She comes in and tells you go. I'm not the regular kind of queen you see anywhere, anytime, any day. She comes in from the zoo. She comes from the zoo. She brings lions from the zoo. That's my number two. So watch your bag. Watch your bag. Maybe she's sleeping now. She might just decide to wake up anytime. She might just decide to wake up anytime. Crystal. I've said it to her crystal clear. Everybody go to my number one, please. On my number one for me. African Groom, thank you so much. Go to my number one. You connect to my number one. You disconnect it, reconnect it times. Get 20 on number one for me. Let's go. My number one is about to leave a long-lasting gap that cannot be filled. My number one is about to leave a long-lasting gap. She would say go. Did you just say your number two comes from guy from zoo? What's in the zoo? What do you want from the zoo that I cannot get you? What do you want from the zoo that I cannot get you? Do you need me to go to the sea and get you a whale? Do you need me to go to the sky and get you a flying jet? My number one is about to make things happen. Go to my number one. Go. She said go. Are you? She said gold. Is it a leon you need? I'm sorry, it was a mistake. It's a lion. I meant to say lion. It was not a leon. I meant to say lion queen. Gold. Hey, Jesus Christ. My number one said gold. Don't insult me, babe. Don't insult me. Do not insult me. Do you know who is on your live stream? Do you know who is called Roxanne? Only one Roxanne on the whole of TikTok, and he's there in this house. So if you don't go and get him, I don't know what you're doing. I do not know what you're doing. My number one is about to leave an unfillable gap. It's the way she's consistent. She said go. Well, can I talk to? Can I be honest with you? I want to stay on number one till you end the live. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Very possible. Go to my number one, please. Go to my number one. Everybody go to my number one. I think on my number one, everybody. On my number one. See, you guys should not be surprised if Roxanne drops a universe here. She's up to it. She's the queen, one of one. See, Roxanne can just shut everybody up and drop a universe. And you see that notification drop. Roxanne sent universe. Everybody in the whole world run down here. Go to my number one, please. Don't test her. Don't test my number one. Go to my number one. Connect to my number one. You disconnect. You reconnect to time. You get to number one. But can I tell you, my number two? My number two is saying go. You're testing me. Go. Do you know? Do you know I can go? Everybody, let's go. Go and get my number one for me. Go and get number one. Get number two. Get number three. Let's go. Go to my number one. Get number one for me. Get number two. Thank you so much. My number two just said go. Do you know I can go to the sky and get the future journey? Do you know I can go and bring future journey to this screen right now? Don't test me. I'm not testing you, queen. My queen, I'm not testing you. My number two said, I'm tired of going to the zoo. Like, I've done everything in the zoo. So, come on. I'm bigger than the zoo. Don't compare me, honey. Don't compare me to the zoo. Everybody go to my number one, please. Go back and tackle my number one. When you're done, you go to number two. Chingy, thank you very much. On my number one, but sing with the galaxies. Like sing with the galaxies. Rosé said, tell your number two to come. Tell your number two to content. She cannot. That's what she just commented. That's what my number one just said. My number one said, tell your number two to come. Are you sure? Are you sure you want to contend with my number two? Go to my number one, everybody. On my number one for me, go to number one. I told you my number two said she's bigger than she's bigger than this. She's bigger than this. Come on, don't play. Go to number two, everybody. On my number two, go and kiss and tag on my number two. Bag and tag on my number two. Let's go. Move up, thank you so much. My number two said, gold. Are you not tired of going to this zoo? I'm tired of going to this zoo for you. Let me take you somewhere you've not been before. Let me take you somewhere you've not been before. Do you need future Johnny on the screen? Let me bring it to you. Honey, thank you. Go to my number two, everybody. Let me check what my number one said. Let me check what my number one said. My number one said gold. Can you just hold on? Just give me a minute, please. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm about to scatter your screen for you. I'm about to scatter your screen for you. My number one said that she's going to the sky. She's going to the sky to go and bring the universe for me. Everybody go to my number one. My Crystal is on my number one now. Go to number one, everybody. On my number one, for my number one is about 6.5. Please, I like to advise my sisters here. If you come in on the live and come in on the if you come in on the live and your goal was to gain 1,000 friends, okay? When you get 1,000 friends, don't leave the live just because you gain 1,000 friends. Gain extra. If you can gain 2,000, gain 2,000. Stay and gain 2,000. Because the reason is, when you gain too fast on the live, that's why sometimes when you gain 1,000, after a few days you now drop to 800. It's not those people that are unfollowing you, they are not unfollowing you. It's TikTok that are unfollowing them for you. Because some of them, when they were getting you on the live, they were in jail. They were in jail. So when they go up, TikTok will now go and check. They say, why did this person gain so fast? They will now be unfollowing those people that were in jail. The people that were not, I feel like you cannot hear me. They will now go and unfollow those people that were not active on the live. The people that were not double tapping and the rest. So please, if you're on the live and your goal is to gain 2,000, please stay until you gain more. If you're number one, you're number two. Don't leave the game to gain 1,000. Okay? There is no limit to what you can gain. Stay till you gain so much so that when you leave the live, let's say you gain 2,500. If TikTok decides to go and unfollow 300, unfollow 500, you still have 2,000 people. Okay? You still have 2,000 people on your list. Go to my number one, everybody. My number one for me. Go to my number one. You connect to my number one. You disconnect. You reconnect to find. You get 20 on number one for me. 20 on the list of my number one. Let's go. On my number one, everybody. Go to my number one, everybody. You connect to my number one. You disconnect. You reconnect to times. Thank you so much, Queen. Crystal clear, Queen. Thank you. Go to my number one. You get my number one, get number two. Let's go. Go to number one, everybody. Go and connect to my number one. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number one for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number one. 20 on the list of my number one, please. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number one. Let's go. You connect to my number one, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number one for me. Let's go. My number one is about to 8.5. My number one is about to 8.5. Make sure you get to my number one and two. Get my number one, get number two. Let's go. Muvaf is on number 9. Oh my god, you made it to number 9. Congratulations. JVR, congratulations on point 1. Everybody, let's go. On my number one, you get my number two, you get my number three. Let's go. My number one down to number 3. Let's go. Go and get my number one dance number 3 quickly. When you're done, you come back and double tap on your screen. Fully, thank you so much. Fully is on the screen. Make sure you're bagging and tagging every amazing gift I see on the screen, please. You can. I Colin, sorry. I Colin. Fully, thank you. I Colin, thank you so much. I Colin is about to eat 10K. Go to my number 1. You get number 1 for me. Get number 2. Get number 3. Everybody. On my number 3, everybody, go to number 3 for me. Go to number 3, everybody. Go to my number 3, everybody. You connect to my number 3, you disconnect to reconnect to it. I Colin is about to take number 3. I Colin is about to take top 3. Go to my number 3, everybody. Go to number 3, you connect to number 3, you disconnect to reconnect to funds. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Get 20 on number 3 for me. On my number 3, everybody, go to number 3. You connect to my number 3. You disconnect to reconnect to funds. Get 20 on number 3 for me. On my number 3, everybody, go to number 3. And I Colin is on number 3. I Colin is on 3. If you want to give your attention to number 3, I'm coming to number 3. Go to my number 3. I Colin is on number 3. Okay, go to number 3. You connect to number 3, you disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Go to number 3, everybody. Make sure you get my number 1, most importantly. My number 1 and 2 are top priority. Go and get my number 1 and 2. Go to number 1, you get number 1, you get number 2. Then you go to number 3 for me. Colin is on number 3, let's go. Colin is on number 3. When you're done, I need you to go to the live goal. I need to get Roxanne. I need Roxanne on 500. Even when she's not on the live, she's still number 1. Okay, she's still number 1. So go to the live goal, okay? Go to the live goal here. Go to the live goal here. She's the first person. She's the first person here. Go and give her a follow for me. Click on her profile. Get her. That's number 2. Okay, this is Roxanne. Click on her profile. You give her a follow. Connect to time. And get 20 on the Middle East, okay? Let's do that for my number 1. My original number 1. Before she comes back, I need her to be surprised. I need her to be surprised on how much she has gained, okay? I need her to be surprised on how much she has gained. Make sure you're getting my number 1. Make sure you're getting Crystal on number 1. Fully, thank you so much. You're getting number 2. Dago on number 2. You're getting number 3. You get I Colin on number 3. Taylor on number 3. Taylor, congratulations on 10K. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Get my number 1, get number 2. Go to the live goal for me, honey. Go to the live goal, please. Go to the live goal, please. I need 100 people on the first person on the live goal. I have Ja 87 Queen, but her name is Roxanne. The first person on the live goal, please. Go and get the first person on the live goal, please. Who is that? Hi, Colin. Thank you so much. Go and get the first person on the live goal. Go to the live goal, everybody. Go and connect to the live goal for me. The first person on the live goal, go and get her for me. Oh, first and second, he's not here. He stepped out. He stepped out. Casey, are you in the house? Casey's in the house. Casey is in the house. Peace with Gabriel. Peace with Gabriel, are you in the house? Let me check. Peace with Gabriel. Yeah, she's in the house. Please go now to the live goal. Go and connect with everybody on the live goal for me. You guys are not getting my number 1 on the live goal. What's going on? Now I'm going to tag a PD party. Go and get everybody on the live go. Come back and comment on. Let me see you. Scholastica, congratulations on point 3. Go and get everybody on the live go, please, quickly. On the live goal, everybody go to the live goal. Connect to everybody on the live goal. When you're done, you come back and connect. You comment live goal. Comment live goal. When you connect to everybody on the live goal, come back and comment live goal. Let me pin you. Come back and comment live goal. Let me pin you. Crystal, congratulations on point 5. Atto is in the building. Oh my God, Atto, we've missed you. Where have you been? Where have you been, Atto? One of one Atto is in the house. Please go and connect with everybody on the live goal. Connect to number 1 dance with Atto. Thank you, Atto. Should I want my number 1, Atto? Atto, should I want my number 1 that you're in the house? Should I want my number 1? Because this is one of one Atto and he's in the house. One of one Atto only. One and only. There's no other on TikTok. Go and check. If you're doubting, go and check. Make sure you're getting Atto on the screen for me. Yeah, Atto on the screen, everybody. Please go on the live go. We're still on the live go. Go to the live go. Go and connect with everybody you see on the live go. Come back and comment live go. Let me see. Only one person has connected. Only one person has connected on the live go. Why you do like that? Why are you doing like that? Atto is on the screen. Go to my number 1. Get my number 1. Get number 2. Then you come to the live go, please, honey. Make sure you're getting Atto and on the screen. Don't worry. If you cannot access him now, very soon he will make himself accessible on number 1. Okay? Don't worry. Make sure you're connecting with Atto for me. Get Atto for me. Thank you. Atto, welcome back in. We've missed you. Where have you been? How are you doing? I hope everything is well. I hope everything is well. If you do not know who Atto is, go to my gifts gallery. Just go. Take a stroll to my gifts gallery. You see Atto Ando everywhere. Atto Ando everywhere. So he's not a stranger. It's not his first time here. So make sure you go get Atto for me. Go and get Atto for me. Let's go. Every amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag. Bag and tag, everybody. Go to the PM. Go to the live go, honey. Go to the live go, please. Go and connect with everybody on the live go. Come back and comment on. I need my number 1 on the live go to hit 500. I need number 1 on the live go to hit 500. So now what I'm going to do is, if you connect to my number 1 on the live go, tag her. Okay, Beauty says she does not understand me. Okay, honey, this is what I need you to do, okay? Honey, this is what I need you to do, okay? This is the live goal. Now when it's showing star, it means subscription. It's for subscription, subscribers. But when it's showing this round thing with a whatever, I don't know how to explain that thing. Okay, click on it. Once you click on it, you see this pop up. Now you see this. These are all the people that have contributed to my live goal. These are all the people that have contributed to my live goal. My number 1 is priority. Okay, connect with everybody on the live goal, but please first connect with. When you connect with number 1, once you get my number 1, this is what I need you to do. Follow my number 1 and tag her and send here. Okay, any tag I see, any Roxanne tag I see, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to check that you've gotten my number 1 on the live goal, please. She's still number 1 here, but she just stepped down. So go and get my number 1 on the live goal. Let's go. Atto Ando. Atto Ando. Atto Ando. Atto Ando. Everybody, let's go on the live goal for me. Nobody has tagged Roxanne. Nobody has tagged Roxanne. Go to the live goal. Go and connect with all the people on the live goal. Bag and tag, let's go. Go on bag and tag. On the live goal, everybody, comment live goal. Let me check. Okay, let me check Stacy, okay? Let me check Stacy. Okay. Stacy is active, super active. You get Stacy for me. Go and get Stacy for me. Go and get Stacy, everybody. Go and get Stacy, everybody. Let's go. Are you double tapping on your screen? Are you double tapping on your screen, please? Double tap on your screen for me. Make sure you're getting every amazing gift I see on the screen, please. Every amazing gift I see on the screen. Go and bag and tag. Let's go. What just happened? Are you telling me that Ato just came in and he has gained 200 friends? Because when he came in, he was on 25.5 or 6, and now he's on 25.7. Oh my god, you guys are super, super amazing. You guys are super, super amazing. You guys are super, super amazing. We're still on the live goal, okay? Go and connect to everybody on the live goal. Comment live goal, let me pin you. We're still on the live goal, please. We're still on the live goal, please. Make sure you're getting every amazing Ato and Louise on the screen. Title Twitter for a reason. Go and get everybody on the live goal. Come back and comment live goal, let me pin you, please. Get everybody on the live goal. Come back and comment live goal, let me pin you. Roxanne is not on your list, so which live goal did you get? If you've gotten the live goal, the first person on your list should be Roxanne, because she's the first person there. Oh, she's actually on your list, honey. I'm sorry. I didn't check. That's why I said always disconnect and reconnect, so that when I go there, I'll see it far. The Roxanne was very far. I have to scroll all the way down, and we don't want to do that, okay? On the live goal, everybody, go and get the live goal. See, Roxanne is not here. Which live goal did you get? I said get everybody on the live goal. Get everybody on the live goal. You start with Roxanne. Start with Roxanne before you comment live goal, okay? Let me check the pin, everybody. This thing is private, honey. Ato is on the screen. One of one Ato is on the screen. Let's go. Everybody connect to the pin for me. Connect to the pin quickly. Quickly connect to the pin. Let's go. Quickly connect to the pin. Let's go. Ato is on the screen. I hope you are getting Ato for me. I hope you are getting Ato for me. He's the founder and CEO. Founder and CEO of Ashtoken. Go and get Ato for me. Let's go. One of one Ato. King of Gold Task live stream. King of Gold Task Gift Gallery. He's in the house. Go and get him for me. Are you still on the live goal, please? Go on the live goal. Go and get everybody on the live goal. Comment live goal. Let me pin you. Who is that? Fully. Thank you. On the live goal, everybody. We're still on the live goal. Go and connect with everybody on the live goal. Come back and comment live goal. Let me pin you. Come back and comment with live goal. Let me pin you. If you don't understand what I'm saying, tell me. You don't just go and comment live goal and waste my time. I said go to the live goal, connect with everybody that's contributed to the live goal, okay? When you're done, you come back and comment live goal. That's the only time you're eligible to comment live goal. Don't just comment live goal when you've not gotten anybody there. You are not serious. Thank you. Funny enough, the thing is, There are people that are actually going to get people on the live group, but I'm not seeing them because of the liars, the gaslighters, the people that are lying in the comment section. They are not allowing me to see. Where did Roxanne go? Where did Roxanne go? It would be easier for her to get if she was here. Roxanne, please, if you're seeing us from the FYP, come on in, baby. Come back in. Let's take a break and don't tap on the screen, please. Make sure you're bagging and tagging every amazing picture you see on the screen. Bag and tag, let's go. Double tap on your screen for 2 minutes, please. Let's double tap on the screen for 2 minutes. Where is Atto? Because Atto is just going to use roses and land on number 1. He's on number 9 right now. He's on number 9 right now. Let's double tap before we go. Who is that? Foley. Thank you, Foley. Go to my number. Sorry, we're double tapping. Now we will not be jailed. I don't need TikTok jailing us because we're getting too fast. So let's double tap on the screen to stay out of TikTok jail, okay? Let's double tap on the screen to stay out of TikTok jail. Let's go. I wanted to pin that for Foley. I can't find it. I can't find it, honey. Go to my number 1, you connect to number 1, you disconnect, you reconnect to times, get 20 on number 1 for me. When you're done, you get number 2, let's go. Number 1 and 2, quickly, let's go. Number 1 and 2, let's go. Jago, did I congratulate you on point 3? Ilkon, hi Colin, congratulations on point 1. Everybody double tap on your screen, let's go. Good Princess, congratulations on point 1. Mix up bus, finally, congratulations on point 9. You're not steady. That's mostly why. Everybody on number 6 for me, go to number 6, please. On my number 6, everybody, go to number 6. You connect to my number 6, you disconnect, you reconnect to signs. Get 20 on number 6 for me. Make sure you're getting number 1 to 5. Every amazing guitar you see on the screen, bag and tag, let's go. On my number 6, everybody, go to number 6. You disconnect, you reconnect to signs. Get 20 on number 6 for me, let's go. On my number 6, JJ is on number 6, okay? Go to my number 6, you connect to my number 6, you disconnect, you reconnect to times, get 20 on number 6 for me. Please make sure you're going to the live goal to get my number 1. Go to the live goal to get my number 1, okay? Go to the live goal to get my number 1. On my number 6, everybody, go to number 6. JJ, congratulations on 700. On my number 7, everybody, go to number 7. Mose is on my number 7. Mose is on number 7. Let's get Mose to point 1 quickly. On my number 7, everybody, go and connect to my number 7. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 7. Atto is on the screen. Make sure you get Atto on the screen. 1 of 1 Atto is on the screen. He's a baller. Just wait for him to activate. Wait for when he activates. Go to my number 7, everybody. On my number 7, go to number 7. You connect to my number 7. You disconnect, you reconnect 20 times. What am I saying? You reconnect 2 times, get 20 on the minutes on my number 7, let's go. I need 100 amazing people on my number 7 for me. 100 amazing people on my number 7, let's go. Mose is on number 7. Go to number 7, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number 7 for me. The longer you stay, the more you get. If you're a gifter in the house, overtaking is allowed. Make yourself super visible, let's connect with you. Make yourself visible, let's connect with you. Go to Casey. Casey, congratulations on point 3. Go to my number 7, everybody. Go to my number 7. You connect to my number 7. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 7 for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number 7. Are you double tapping? Are you double tapping on your screen? Taps and shares. Let's get on the shares, everybody. Atto is on the screen, making himself visible. He's spinning himself on the screen. Please make sure you bag and tag Atto for me. Everybody, let's go. Go get my number 1. You get number 2 for me. Then you go to number 7. On my number 7, everybody go to number 7. You connect to my number 7. You disconnect. Oh, wait. I told you on number 6 right now. Go to number 6, everybody. On my number 6, I told you on number 6. Go to number 2. Congratulations on point 8. How much you guys love Atto? Is that how much you guys missed Atto like I did? You guys missed Atto like I did? Thank you, Atto. Because Atto came in with 25 points. Is this 5 or 6? 25.5 or 0.6. And now he's already... Atto, thank you. And now he's already on point 8. You guys missed him truly. I know. I missed him too. Go to my number. Let me check where he is right now. On my number 6. Go to number 6. Atto is on number 6. Let's go to number 6, everybody. On my number 6, go and connect to my number 6. You disconnect, you reconnect to time to get 20 on number 6 for me. Let's go. 20 on the middle is of number 6. Let's go. 20 on the middle list of number 6. Let's go. You get my number 6. You get 20 on number 6 for me. You know who Atto Ando is? It should be a privilege to get Atto on your list. Go and get Atto right now. Go and get Atto. And DJ Big Heard. DJ Big Heard, one and only, is in the house. Are you double tapping on your screen? Go to number 6 for me. On the list of my number 6, you connect to my number 6. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on the minutes of my number 6. Tony, where are you? It's Shay, thank you. Peace with Gabrielle. Thank you so much, Queen. Everybody, let's go. Go to my number 6. You connect to my number 6. You disconnect. You reconnect to time to get 20 on number 6 for me. Let's go. It's Shay. Thank you so much. Make sure you're bagging and tagging every amazing gift I see on the screen. Every amazing gift I see on the screen. Please bag and tag. Let's go. It's Gabriel. Congratulations on point 6. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Any amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag. Let's go. Let's get the likes to 3 million. Double tap on your screen for me. Double tap on your screen. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. Every amazing gift I see on the screen, bag and tag. Ashley C, thank you so much, Queen. On my number 7, go to number 7, everybody. Tony is on number 7. Go to my number 7, please. On my number 7 for me. Go to number 7. You connect to number 7. You disconnect. You reconnect the time. Get 20 on number 7 for me. Let's get my number 7 to 700 before I move. Go to my number 7, everybody. On my number 7, go to number 7. You connect to my number 7. You disconnect. You reconnect the time. Make sure you're getting Atto on number 5. Go to number 7, everybody. On my number 7, connect to my number 7. You disconnect. You reconnect the time. Get 20 on number 7. Breaking chains. Welcome in, Queen. How are you? Go to my number 7. On my number 7, quickly get my number 7, everybody. Go and get my number 7 quickly. Who is that? It's Shay, thank you. Go to my number 7. Quickly get my number 7. You disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 7. Let's go. Tony, congratulations on 700. One of one, Atto. Another one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Atto is a number 2. I told you guys, you're about to meet the real Atto. One of one Atto. Undisputed, unmovable. One of one. Let's go. Go to my number 2 quickly. On my number 2. Atto, thank you. Atto, welcome in. Let me change the song for Atto, please. You guys give me a minute to change the song for Atto. Let me change the song for Atto. Atto. Give Gold Achiever Atto is in the house. You guys, give me a minute, please. There's a song he likes. Let me play it for him. 1 minute, please. Go, give me 1 minute. Atto and Atto. Make sure you're connecting with all the amazing gifts that's on the screen. All the amazing gifts that's on the screen. Very soon you'll see Ato on number 1. Don't worry. You'll soon see Ato on number 1. Don't fret. Do not fret. So now that he's on number 2, go and get him. Go and get Ato on number 2, okay? Now that he's on number 2, go and get Ato for me. Before you snipe now. Before you snipe now, go and get Ato on number 2 for me. Let's go. On my number 2, everybody go to number 2. You get number 2, you get 20 on 2 for me. Let's go. Get 20 on 2 for me. Let's go. Any amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag. Let's go. Bag and tag. Bag and tag every amazing gift I see on the screen. This song is not popping up. What is wrong? What is wrong? On my number 2, everybody go and connect to my number 2. You disconnect, you reconnect to signs. Get 20 on number 2 for me. Bag and tag. Let's go. You're tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting, you're making friends. You're here for one reason and one reason only. So do not snooze. Do not snooze on making friends. The live stream is super active. Make sure you're visible, making yourself visible. Let people connect with you. Let people connect with you. Do not stay hidden. If you're a gifter in the house, overtaking is allowed. Go and pick a spot between number 1 to 5, mostly preferably 1 to 3. If you're here, you're below 1K, you're below 10K, you're below 5K. Bring your account to the top. Let's take it above and beyond for you, please. Let us take your account above and beyond for you. Go and get my number 1 and 2 quickly. You know. Now you know that there's a baller in the house and he's on my number 2. Go to number 2. You get my number 2. You get 20 on number 2. If you know, you know. The big baller is in the room. Go to my number 2, everybody. You connect to my number 2. You disconnect. You reconnect to time. Go to my number 2. It will soon be number 1. Goal achiever Ato Ando. Go to my number 2. I told you it's a goal achiever Ato. Goal achiever Ato. Ato, thank you. Ato is saying goal. I've achieved that one. Go and update your life goal, please. Go and update your life goal. Ato is here. Ato is in the building. Make sure you're connecting with Ato. Everybody, let's go. Ababala. How much is money? Money, money. Premium and nothing. On number 1. Go to my number 1, everybody. On my number 1 for me. Go to number 1, everybody. On my number 1 for me. Go to number 1. You connect to number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 1 for me. Let's go. 20 on number 1, everybody. 20 on number 1 for me. Go to my number 1, please. On my number 1, everybody. Go connect to my number 1. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. Let's go. Now you know. Now you know. Go to my number 1. If you were slow before walking to number 1, please pick the pace. Run to number 1. Let's go. If you do not know who Ato Ando is, if you do not understand his bio, if you cannot fathom, he's getting my number 1. My number 2 is on 0.6. Number 2 is on 0.6. Don't play. Go to my number 2, everybody. Go and get my number 2. Connect to my number 2. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 2 for me. Go and get 20 on my number 2. Let's go quickly. On the list of my number 2, you get 20 on number 2 for me. Let's go. Go to my number 2. Get my number 2. Get 20 on number 2 for me. Let's go. Alright, where is Roxanne? Somebody should go and call Roxanne for me. She's missing a lot of Overtaking is allowed. Make yourself super visible. Let's connect with you. Let us connect with you. Everybody, let's go. Go to my number one. Get my number one, you get number two. Let's go. On my number two, everybody, go to number two. You connect to my number two, you disconnect, you reconnect to mine. Get 20 on number two from me. Let's go. On my number three, everybody, Mr. Right. Mr. Right, welcoming. Thank you so much for joining the team. Go to my number three, everybody. Go and connect to my number three. Disconnect to reconnect to find. Get 20 on number three from me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number three. If you're not a member of the Gold Stars Line, send it happy to. Mr. Right just came in and he said gold. Gold, do you need me to achieve the money gun life goal for you? Yes, sir. I need it. Go to my number one. You connect to number one. You connect to number two. When you're done, you go to number three for me. Go to number three. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. On my number three, everybody, go to number three. Make sure you're showing love to the pin. Mr. Right is just the right person for me, and he's on this line, and you don't want to go and get paid. This can be your husband. It's Mr. Right. Which one Mr. Right are you looking for? Go and connect to the pin. Everybody go to number three. Connect to number three. Disconnect to reconnect to find. Get another one. He's almost on 8K. I need him on 8K right now. On the pin, everybody go to the pin. I need 20 people on the pin. Let's go. Mr. Right is on that. Mr. Right you've been looking for everywhere. He's on this line. Go and get him. Go and get him. Go and get him. Go and get him. He's on freaking 8K. It's so visible. If you're inside the house, overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed. Go and get my number one, get number two, get number three. Any amazing guitar you see on the screen, please tap on your profile, give them a follow and tag me. Go to my number three. Everybody on my number three, please. Go to my number three. If you're inside the house, you're in here, you're below 1,000, you're below 500, you're below 10K. Bring your account to the top. Stay between my number one and two. 1, 2, and 3 if you can. But let me just warn you, my number one is unmovable. My number one is one of one at two. He only likes to stay on number one. He's second to none. He's second to none. Please go and stay there. Stay between number 1 to 5 if you can. Let's go. Let's take your account above and beyond. I want to be Mr. Right. Where is it now? Mr. Right, I can't find it though. I'll be the next one. Let's go to my number three. On my number three, everybody go to number three. Jacko Records is on my number three. Mr. Right. Go to my number three, everybody. On my number three, I need 100 amazing people on number three for me. Hey, Mr. Right. Hey. Go to my number three. I need 20 people on 100 amazing people on number three from me. Let's go. On my number three. My number three is about 8.4. Let's go. Make sure you get to my number one, please. Go and get my number one. Make sure you get to my number one. On the boat. Luxury or nothing. Now you go to my number one, you get my number one, get number two. Go to number three, everybody. On my number three for me. How much is when balling, premium or nothing. Now you know. Go to my number three, you connect to my number three, you disconnect to reconnect to signs, get switch on number three for me. When you're done, you go to number four. TikTok King is on number four. TikTok King is on number four. Go and get TikTok King for me. On my number four, everybody go to number four, you connect. Thank you, Mr. Right. On my number four, everybody go and get my number four. You disconnect to reconnect to signs, get switch on number four for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number four. 20 on the list of my number four. Let's go. On my number four, everybody go and connect my number four. You disconnect to reconnect to time. Get 20 on the list of my number four. Let's go. On my number 4, everybody, make sure you're getting my number 1 and 2. Make sure you're getting my number 1 and 2. Number 1, 2, and 3, let's go. Go to my number 4, connect to my number 4, you disconnect it, reconnect the times. Get 20 on number 4 for me. Make yourself active, make yourself visible. If you're staying, don't let you stay in the mood today. Make yourself visible. My number 1 just came in at, I can't remember what it came in with. I think 25.6. 25.6, but now it's on 25.9. Make yourself super visible, make yourself active. Let's go. Did I not tell you that the Mr. Right you're looking for is right here in this house? I told you that the Mr. Right you're looking for is right here in this house. Mr. Right, where are you? Who are you? Where are you going? What do you need? Do you need to go to number 2? You need me to wait for you to go to number 2, and it's on my number 7. It's on my number 7. Everybody left it. On my number 4, everybody go and connect to my number 4. You disconnect, you reconnect to find me. Switch on my number 4. I don't know, you guys are stressing me, and it's my number 4. My number 4 is supposed to be on 0.5. Went long ago. Who is that? Mr. Right, thank you so much. Go to my number 4, you connect to my number 4, you disconnect to reconnect to find. Get switch on number 4. Tell me what is going on? What is going on? Why are you on my number 4, please? Go and get my number 4. You're the owner of TikTok, oh. Are you aware? That's TikTok king, oh. It will kick you off TikTok, oh. Go to my number 4, everybody. Another one, oh my god. Mr. Right is on number 4. Mr. Right, today I asked you, where are you going? Talk to me. You need to go to number 1. Are you sure you can take number 1? Are you sure you can take on Ato? Everybody on my number 4, please. I've lost my voice. Princess Girl, come back in. Go to my number 4.
We never benefit from any of those countries. Those say the country where we benefit from as Nigeria youths.
Nah, Canada. Go to my number 4, please. Connect to my number 4. You disconnect to reconnect to time. Get to your number 4 for me. On my number 4, Mr. Right. If you're a lady in this house, you better go and connect to Mr. Right too. That can be the Mr. Right they told you about. Conrad, thank you so much. Welcome in. Make yourself visible and active. Let's connect. On my number 4, everybody go to my number 4. Go to my number 4. Connect to my number 4, everybody. Make sure you get to my number 1. Get my number 1, get number 2 for me. Make sure you get to my number 1 and 2. Let's get my number 1 to 26K. Round figure of 26K. Let's go. Let's get my number 1 to 26K. Everybody, let's go. Let's go, everybody. On my number 1, you get my number 2.
All I know is that when I shoot, I use the fire, baby. All I know is that when I
Mr. Right! Mr. Right said go. Go, let me achieve this live goal for you, please. Please. See, I even forget to pin it sometimes. I'm supposed to pin it so that you will see. And it will be easy for you to go and get my Mr. Right. I'm supposed to keep this particular Mr. Right to myself. Oh, are you aware? I'm very jealous. I'm supposed to keep my number 1 down to number 5 to myself. But I said no. I said no. I'm very generous. Go and catch them. Go and get them for free. See my number 1. Don't hold my number 1 like this. Oh, use 2 hands and grab my number 1. Grab my number 1 with your 2 hands. Grab my number 2 with your down to number 5. Don't play. Bag and tag, let's go. I'm giving you top gift cards for free. 1 of 1 in the whole of TikTok. You only see 1 of them. Go to my number 1, get my number 1, get number 2. Let's go. Where's Mr. Right? Mr. Right is still on 4. Mr. Right is still on number 4. Small, like small. If you go small time, you'll be on number 3. Everybody, let's go. Go to my number 1. You get number 1 from or you're below 1K or below 10K, bring your account to the top. Stay between number 1 to 5. Most preferably 1 to 3. Let's take your accounts up. Both Albion, Mr. Right. Everybody on my number 4, please. He's on number 3 now. Go to number 3, everybody. On my number 3, please. Go to number 3. You connect to my number 3. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Go to number 3, everybody. Go and connect to my number 3. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Let's go. On my number 3. On my number 3, everybody. I need 100 amazing people on number 3.
Yeah, touchdown.
I need 100 amazing people on number 3. I've lost my voice. Go to number 3, everybody. Go to number 3. You connect to number 3. Disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Mr. Rice is in the house, so are you getting Mr. Rice? Ladies, are you getting Mr. Rice in the house? Go to number 3, everybody. Connect to my number 3. You disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Go to number 3, okay? Connect to my number 3. You disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3. I need 100 amazing people on number 3 for me. Make sure you're double tapping on your screen to stay back to stay visible. You're tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. Double tap to stay out of TikTok though. Everybody, let's go. Make sure you get to my number 1. Let's quickly get my number 1 to 26K. Let's get my number 1 to 26K. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on the screen to stay back to stay visible. My number 1, you get my number 2, you get my number 3 again. Go to my number 4. On my number 3, please. Go to my number 3. Mr. Right, congratulations on point 1. Jago, congratulations on point 4. On my number 1, everybody, go to number 1. Go to number 1. Let's get my number 1 to 25K. Let's get my number 1 to 25K. Let's go. Aye. Who is that? Mr. Right. Thank you. Go to my number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. 20 on the list of my number 1. Let's go. On my number 1, everybody, go to number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. Should be told. Welcome in. Double tap on your screen to stay back. To stay visible. Go to number 1, everybody. On my number 1. Go to my number 1. You connect to number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times to get 20 on number 1 for me. So much. Go to my number 1. Go and connect to my number 1, everybody. On my number 1 for me. Go to number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times to get 20 on number 1 for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number 1. 20 on the list of my number 1. Let's go. Go get my number 1, everybody. Mr. Ray, where are you going? Where are you going? Just Mary, thank you. Where are you going? Thank you. In case you're busy right now, okay? We'll still be live with 2 hours time. 2 hours time from now. We'll be live again. So make sure you check back, okay? I'm not okay. That you came in and showed up like that and then you're leaving. You're supposed to gain at least 500 before you go. You're supposed to gain at least 500 before you go. Thank you so much for being here. Go and get my number 3 before you go today. On my number 3, everybody, let's get my number 3 to point 2 before you go. On my number 3, everybody, go to my number 3. You connect to my number 3, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number 3 from me. Thank you. On my number 3, everybody, go to number 3. You connect to my number 3, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number 3 from me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number 3. Another one. Are you sure you're going? Are you sure you're going? Shorty, welcome in. AR Bike Girl, thank you so much for joining the team. Go to my number one, you get my number one, get number two, let's go. Make sure you get to my number one. My number one will get you right back. My number one will get you right back. I said, why are you laughing? Why is Ato laughing at me? I said, what did I do? Go to my number one, you get my number one, you get number two, let's go. Make sure you get my number one and two. Then you go to my number three, okay? Go to my number three. You connect to my number three, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number three for me, let's go. Said he's going. But will you come back? Will you come back in 2 hours time, Mr. Ryan? Will you come back in 2 hours time? I need to elevate your pitch for you. I'm sad that you're leaving without gaining at least 500. This game at least 500, Mr. Red. Will you come back in 2 hours time? Okay. Go to my number one, everybody. On my number one for me, go to number one. You connect to my number one, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number one for me, let's go. 20 on the list of my number one. Any amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag, let's go. Bag and tag every amazing gift I see on the screen. Go to my number one, you get number one, you get number two, let's go. It's still spoiling me, thank you. Another one. You guys go and get my number three. Get my number one dance number three, let's go. My number one dance number three. 100 on my number three, let's go. Double tap on the screen to stay sparks, to stay visible. Every amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag, let's go. Bag and tag every amazing gift I see on the screen, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay sparks, to stay visible. Let's get the likes to 3 million. Is that 2.7? Oh my god. Now you know. Go to my number one, everybody. On my number one for me. My number one is on 26K. Don't play. The live stream is active. On my number three for me, go to number three, please. Oh, he has gone. Mr. Right has gone. I hope, ladies, you got Mr. Right. I hope you got Mr. Right. Connect to my number one, you connect it to for me. On my number two, let's go. On my number two, everybody, go to number two. You connect to my number two, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number two for me, let's go. Caesar Rings, thank you so much for contributing to the live goal. Welcome in. Bag and tag every amazing gift I see on the screen, please. Bag and tag. My number one, you get my number two, you get my number three, you get let's go. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay sparked. Stay visible. I think I don't show for my face right now. Why have you disappeared? Why have you disappeared? I couldn't pin that. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. My number one, you get my number two, you get quickly, let's go. Get my number one and two for me. Go and get my number one and two. Make sure you're double tapping on your screen tab by TikTok Jill, okay? Double tap on your screen tab by TikTok Jill. If you're a gifter in the house, overtaking is allowed. My number one is free, my number two is free, my number three is free. Go and sit there if you want to leave here with 1,000 new friends, let's go. Go and get on my number one, everybody go to my number one, you connect to my number one, you disconnect. Let's quickly get into point one. Let's quickly get my number one to point one. Let's quickly get my number one to point one, let's go. Let's get my number one to point one. Make sure I get to my number two too. My number two is about to 8.7. On my number two, everybody, make sure I get to my number one before you get number two. Get my number one, get number two. Do not miss on number one, please. You don't want to miss number one for no reason. For no reason at all. You do not want to miss number one for me. My number one He's a goal achiever Ato. He's a baller on his own, undisputed, unmovable, unshiftable. Do you know who Ato is? The facts that way too. Crystal clear. I call you Crystal clear instead of Crystal Wave. Is it because Ato is the king? Is that why you're not competing? Because when a queen was at number 1, you were showing off and I loved it. What's happening? You no longer still want to stay on number 1. Crystal, congratulations on 0.7. Crystal went to the zoo. When you get Ato, you come to the comments and say his name. Say his name, Ato Ando. Ato Ando is in the house. Everybody, let's go. Go to my number 5. Get my number 5. Get 20 on number 5 for me. Just recently, Sabi, did something. I cannot pin you. I don't know why. You're not staying on the pin. On my number 5, everybody, go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5. You disconnect. Reconnect to time. Get 20 on the middle list of my number 5 for me. 20 on the middle list of my number 5 quickly. 20 on the middle list of my number 5. Let's go. Mix up buses on my number 5. Let's get mixed up to 64k. Let's get out to 64. Carla is on the screen. Unapologetic something is on the screen. Bag and tag everybody. Unapologetically. Melanin is on the screen. Bag and tag. On my number 5, everybody go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. You get 20 on number 5 for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number 5 quickly. On the list of my number 5, everybody go to number 5. You connect to my number 5. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. You get 20 on number 5 for me. When you're done, you go to number 6. On my number 6 list, go to my number 6. You disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number 6 for me. On my number 6, everybody, go to number 6. You connect to my number 6, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times, get 20 on number 6 for me. Let's go. On my number 6, everybody, make sure you get to my number 1. On my number 1, you get my number 2, you get my number 3, you get everybody. Let's go. My number 6, everybody. Mosai's on my number 6. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Go and get Mosai for me on number 6. I need 100 amazing people on number 6 quickly. Who is that? Several, thank you. Go to number 6 for me. On my number 6 then quickly. Go to number 6. Get my number 6. Get 20 on number 6 for me. Let's go. On my number 6, everybody, make sure you get to my number 1. Ato Ando is a number 1. A big baller is a number 1. Get my number 1, get number 2. Make sure you get to number 2. Who is that? Cisco, thank you. Every amazing guitar you see on the screen, please bag and tag. Let's go. Bag and tag every amazing guitar you see on the screen. Any and everybody see sharing the live to more than 5 to more than 10, please. Go and kiss them on the cheek for me. My number 1, you get. My number 2, you get. Come back and double tap on your screen. We're still double tapping for 2 minutes. We're double tapping for 2 minutes, everybody. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible, and to stay out of TikTok Joe. Most importantly, to stay out of TikTok Joe, because you will not be able to get if you're in TikTok Joe. Go to my number 1, get my number 1, get number 2. Come back and double tap, please. Come back and double tap. Everybody, let's go. Get my number 1, get number 2. Come back and double tap. Let's go. My number 1, you get. My number 2, you get. My number 3, you get. Come back and double tap. Let's go. Are you double tapping? We're double tapping for 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Let's get the likes of 0.8. Let's get the likes of 0.8. Let's get the likes of 0.8, everybody. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Let's get the likes of 0.8, everybody. Get the likes of 0.8. Get the likes of 0.8. Where are the sharers? I've not pinned any sharer in a long time. That's so bad of me. Double tap on your screen, please. Double tap. You're tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. If you're not inside the house, make sure you're doing top 20 on Gifters list. Do top 20 on Gifters list. Where the share? Share to more than 5, share to more than 10. Let me pin you, please. To more than 5, to more than 10. Let's go. To more than 5, to more than 10. Let's go. Get my number 1, get number 2. Make sure you're double tapping on your screen. Number 1 and 2. Go on back and tag. Make sure you're getting my number 1 and 2. Let's quickly get my number 1 2.1. Let's quickly get my number 1 2.1, okay? Double tap on your screen to stay super active, stay visible. The longer you stay, the more friends you get, my love. Any active user you see on the screen, please bag and tag on them. They're super active, they're spamming on the screen to show you that they're super active and they want to connect with you. So bag and tag. So nobody's even telling me sorry that I lost my voice. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys hate me this much. I just lost my voice and nobody's telling me sorry. I love to be pampered. I'm just a girl, you know. Go to my number 1. You get my number 1, get number 2, get number 3 for me. Everybody, let's go. Belando, thank you. Omewa, thank you. Young J, thank you. Unapologetically, man who caught my tongue. Unapologetically, Melanie, thank you. Go to number 8, everybody. On my number 8, please. Go to number 80. Connect to number 80. Disconnect to reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 8 for me. Go to my number 80, connect to my number 80, disconnect to reconnect to times. Get 20 on my number 8 for me. 20 on the list of my number 8, please. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. On the list of my number 8, okay? Go and get my number 8 for me. Double tap on your screen to stay active, stay visible. If you're a gift in the house, about taking is allowed. When you're done, you go to my number 9. Go to number 9, please. Let's get my number 9 2.7. Peace with Gabrielle is on number 9. Go to number 9, everybody. On my number 9 for me. Go to number 9. Go to my number 9. You connect to my number 9. You disconnect. You reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 9 for me. Let's do. Make sure you're getting my number 1 and 2. Make sure you're getting number 1 and 2. Go to number 9, everybody. Top 20 on number 9 for me. Top 20 on number 9 for me. Make sure you're getting my number 1. Please make sure you're getting my number 1 before you go to number 9. Quickly go to number 9, everybody. On my number 9 you go. Connect to my number 9, you disconnect to reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 9 for me. 20 on the list of my number 9. Let's go. 20 on my number 9, everybody, let's go. Go to my number 9, everybody. You connect to my number 9, you disconnect to reconnect to time to get 20 on number 9 for me. Make sure you're getting my number 1, okay? Anna, you're welcome in. Go to my number 9. He's with Gabrielle. He's on my number 9. He's kind. Congratulations on 0.7. Go to number 10. On my number 10, Foley is on number 10. Foley, congratulations on 0.5. Go to my number 10. You connect to my number 10. You disconnect to reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 10 for me. Let's go. On my number 10, Foley is on number 10. Make sure you get to my number 1, please. Make sure you get to my number 1. On my number 10, everybody go to number 10. You connect to number 10. You disconnect to reconnect to times. You get 20 on number 10 for me. 20 on the list of my number 10. Let's go. Double tap on the screen to stay active, to stay visible. Every amazing guitar is spamming on the screen, please. Make sure you bag and tag on them. Bag and tag, they're super active and they want to connect with you. The longer you stay, the more friends you gain, okay? My number 1, you get my number 2, you get down to number 20. Go on bag and tag, let's go. My number 1 down to number 20, go on bag and tag.
DJ T.Y. is in the mix.
On my number 10, everybody go to Action. Action, where have you been? Action, you know I can't find you. Do you know that I had to go? You were on 200 when you came in. Then you were on the live, you gained at least 300. Then you left. I had to go to the live goal, the first live goal that expired. Okay, it's 250. You were on 100, I think so. As you go to the live goals, make it again. You left for so long. Welcome back in. Welcome back in, okay? On my number 11, everybody, on my number 11 for me, go to number 11. You connect to my number 11, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 11 for me. Oh, we said he went out. Welcome back. Please stay. Please stay. Let me get you to at least 500. Let me get you to at least 500 before we get off the live, okay? Stay with me. On my number 11, everybody, go to my number 11. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 11 for me. 20 on 11 for me. Let's go quickly. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. Oh, Sebo is on number 11. Go on number 11. Yes, Sebo. Let's get Sebo to 500. Sebo is on 11. Go, Sebo. Go and get number 11 to 500. Go to my number 11, you connect to my number 11, you disconnect, you reconnect to signs, get 20 on number 11, Sebo, congratulations on 400. Go to my connect to my number 1, please. My number 1 is supposed to be on point 1 by now. My number 1 is supposed to be on point 1. What is going on? Double tap on the screen to stay active, stay visible. Get my number 1, get number 2. Make sure you're double tapping on the taps and shares, everybody. Go to my number 11, you double tap. You get my number 11, you disconnect, you reconnect to signs, get 20 on 11 for me, let's go. 20 on the list of 11 for me. Sebo is pinning herself on the screen. She's making herself super active. Make sure you're connecting with all the amazing gifts you see on the screen, please. Tap on their profile, use them, follow, and tag. It's as simple as that. My son. Go to number 11, everybody. On my number 11 for me, you connect to my number 11, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on 11 for me. Let's go quickly. I need 100 amazing people on number 11 for me. I need 100 amazing people on number 11. Go to my number 11. 100 amazing people on number 11 for me quickly. You connect to my number 11, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 11 for me. On my number 11, everybody, go and connect to my number 11. When you're done, you go to 13. Javia is on the number 13. Javia the Christmas is on number 13. Go to number 13, everybody. On my number 13, okay? Go and connect to my number 13. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 13. On my number 13 for me quickly. Go to my number 13. Do not stay idle in the comment section. Everybody, let's go. Ali Kayo, welcome to the team. If you're not a member of the Gold Task team, please do not forget to send a heartbeat to join the team. Any and everybody see sharing the live to more than 5 to more than 10, go on back and tag. Anybody see sharing the live to more than 5 to more than 10, go on back and tag. All the amazing gifts spamming on the screen, please go on back and tag. Get them, grip them for me. Hold them with strong grip, especially my number 1. Go to my number 1, you connect to my number 1, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. My number 1 is supposed to be on point 1 by now. What is going on? Sexy mommy. Zia, welcome to the team. Omi, welcome to the team. Get my number 1 for me, everybody. Go to my number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. Let's go. 20 on the list of my number 1. Let's go. On my number 14, everybody. Go to number 14 for me. On my number 14, NG is on number 14. Go to number 14 quickly. Go to number 14. You get number 14. You get 20 on 14 for me. Let's go. 14 on my number 14. On my number 14. Okay, Tita Axis. Tita Axis. Is that how to pronounce your name? Tita Axis is on number 15. That side, congratulations on point 9. Everybody, let's go. Don't tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Any amazing gifts I see on the screen, please bag and tag. Let's go. on the screen. Where were we? On my number 13, everybody go to number 13. You connect to my number 13. Action. Action, thank you. Connect to my number 13. You disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 13 for me. Get 20 on my number 13. Everybody, let's go. Unleash. Go to my number 13. You connect to 13, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 13 for me. Any amazing Ayana, welcome in Ayana. Any amazing gift I see on the screen, bag and tag, let's go. Get my number one, please. Most important name. My number one is top priority. Top priority. Before you go anywhere, go and get my number one, please. If you don't know who Ato Ando is, sorry for you. But let me help you to help yourself. Go and get my number one, okay? Most importantly, go and get my number one. When you're done, you come back to number 5 for me. I call in. Congratulations on point 2. On my number 5, everybody go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5, you disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 5 for me, let's go. Go to my number 5, you disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 5 for me. Action! Action, thank you. Go to my number 5. Action, it seems you want to go and stay on number. Action is already on number 5. Everybody on number 5 for me. Go to number 5, please. Go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5. You disconnect. You reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 5 for me. Let's go. On my number 5, everybody, go to number 5. Go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5. You disconnect. You reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 5 for me. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. On my number 5, everybody go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 5 for me. On my number 5, please go to number 5. I need 20 on my number 5, let's go. Go and connect to my number 5, do 20 on number 5 for me, let's go. It's on the screen, this artist is on the screen. Double tap on the screen, stay active, stay visible. Any amazing guitar you see on the screen, please bag and tag. You're tapping and sharing. Let's get the taps and shares, guys. Let's get the taps and shares. Get my number 1, get number 2. Big King is on the screen. Go and get my number 1, get number 2 for me. My number one is on point 1. On my number 5, everybody go to my number 5. Make sure you still get to my number 1. Action, congratulations on doing it. How fast you got to 200? You should have been on 500 or 1, even approaching 1,000 by now. On my number 5, everybody go to my number 5. You connect to my number 5, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on number 5 for me, let's go. 20 on the list of my number 5, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, stay visible. On my number 5, everybody go and get my number 5, please. Connect to my number 5, you disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 5 for me. When you're done, you go to number 6, let's go. On my number 6, okay, go and get my number 6. You connect to my number 6, you disconnect, you reconnect to time. Get 20 on number 6 for me, let's go. 20 on the list of my number 6, let's go. Connect to my number 6, you disconnect, you reconnect to times. Get 20 on the middle list of my number 6, let's go. 20 on the middle list of my number 6, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Any amazing guitar you see on the screen, please bag and tag, let's go. Bag and tag, double tap on the screen to stay active, stay visible. Any amazing guitar you see on the screen, bag and tag, let's go. Any and everybody is sharing the live to more than 5 to more than 10. Go and get them for me. Get my number 1, please. Go and get my number 1. My number 1 just came in not too long ago and he has already gained 500 friends. You see the advantage of staying on number 1. Now my number 2 was my number 1 for a long time and she came in 1,500 and she's on 2,769. Please do the math for me. She has gained 1,200. She has gained 1,200 new friends, okay? So the importance of coming early and sitting on a spot where you're accessible is very, very important, okay? It's advantageous. So you want to sit on number 1 anytime you come on the live. That's where you get the most, because the trick is there's no magic. There's no magic. Hello Sergio Labi, thank you so much. There is no magic. The only magic there is people come in and out of the live every minute. people come in and out of life every day, you know. Our life pops up on different FYP around the world. Another one. Olusoji, thank you. So our life is on every FYP around the world, okay? Except we're being flagged for visibility. TikTok pushes the life everywhere. So now what happens is when people come across the life on the FYP, some people just tap on it and they come in. And once they come in, they know that number one is a top gifter, number two is a top gifter, big gifters are number 1 to 5. So most of the time, all they do is they get number 1 and 2. Some of them are usually very lazy. They don't even click on the viewers' eyes. So that's the importance of staying on number 1. So when you come on the live and you see that number 1 is gaining too fast and you're saying, 3 million likes. Oh my god. What did I do to deserve you guys? What did I do to deserve you guys? Go and connect to my number 4 for me. Go and connect to my number 4. Everybody, let's action. Sorry, Regina, it's not reading your name very well. Action. Your name is Action. You've not been showing action since. Oh my god, Action, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. On my number 4, everybody go to my number 4. Please go and show action on action space for me. Go and show action. My jaw hurts from all the happiness. You guys made me super happy. From number 1 down to 99, down to the least person that dropped 1 rose on this live. You guys made me so happy. Thank you. Go to my number 4, everybody. On my number 4 for me. Go to my number 4. You connect to my number 4. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 4 for me. 20 on number 4. Action is beginning to show action. Go to my number 4, please. You connect to my number 4. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 4. Guys, we are 1 will to go to achieve the live goal. We are 1 will to go to achieve the live goal. And then we have 8 money guns to go. 8 money guns to go. I know we can do it. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, stay visible. On my number 4, please go to number 4. Go and connect to my number 4. You disconnect and reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 4 for me. On my number 4, the action will soon show action again and it will take over number 3. Go to my number 4, everybody. Go and get him now that he's number 4. Go and get him now that he's number 4. I told you guys. Go and get my number 4. He's on the pin currently. He's on the pin, everybody. Go to the pin. Go and connect to the pin, everybody. Go and connect to the pin, please. Connect to the pin. You connect to 20 on the pin. Make sure you're getting my number 1. Let's quickly get my number 1 to point 2. Let's get my number 1 to point 2. Let's go. Get my number 1 to point 2, everybody. Oh my god, who is this man? My number 1 is connecting. He doesn't have any kind of pride. He's connecting, he's tapping, and he's sharing the life. Oh my god.
Is in the mix.
Ato, what did we do to deserve you? Ato, no, text me, text her. Thank you. Go to my number 3. Action is now my number 3. Action is now my number 3. Go and connect to my number 3, please. Connect to my number 3. Disconnect to reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3. Let's go. On my number 3, everybody go to number 3. Connect to my number 3. Disconnect to reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3. Make sure you're getting my number 1 and 2. Go to number 3. I need my number 3 on 500. I need my number 3 to get to 500. I need my number 3 to get to 500. Let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay swag, to stay visible. My number 1, you get my number 2, you get my number 3, you get. Go to number 3 for me. On my number 3, everybody go to number 3. The longer you stay, the more friends you get, my love. Make yourself super active, make yourself visible. On my number 3, go to number 3, you connect to number 3, disconnect to reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 3 for me. Get 20 on number 3 for me, let's go. Please, one word sis, okay? One word sis. I had promised to get Roxanne to 500. I promised to get Roxanne to 500. I don't know why she's not on the live. Probably maybe TikTok kicked her out or something. So please, I need you guys to do me a favor, okay? Go to the, my conscience will not allow me, please. Go to the live goal. This is the live goal, please. Go and get my number 1 and 2. Get my number 1 and 2. Get my number 1 and 2. Oh, and 3 serve. Mr. Right is on number 3. Mr. Right is on number 3 and he left 2. Mr. Right is on number 3, please. Get my number 1, 2, and 3 on the live goal, please. Get my number 1, 2, and 3 on the live goal, please. I beg you. Okay? I beg you people so much. Go and get my number 1, 2, and 3 on the live goal. My number 1, 2, and 3 on the live goal. Let's go. Please, let's go. I need 100 people on number 2 on the live goal. Number 2 on the live goal. I need 100 people to go and get Roxanne for me. I need 100 people to go and get the Roxanne for me so I can sleep well. So I can sleep well, okay? Go and get Roxanne for me, please. She was super amazing. She came in, she showed up and she showed up. She said, go, your life goal, let me achieve that for you. She was intentional about me, please. I'm intentional about her. Go and get my number 2 on the live goal, please. My number 1. Action, thank you. Get my number 1 to 4. My number 1 to 4 on the live goal, please. My number 1 to 4 on the live goal. My number 1 to 4 on the live goal. Let's go. My number 1 to 4 on the live goal. But go to the live goal. This is how to go to the live goal, please. This is how to get to the live goal. The live goal is here. Okay, here. You get number 1, you get 2, you get 3, and 4 for me. Come back and comment live goal. When you get number 1, 2, and 3, and 4, come back and comment live goal, please. Get number 1, 2, 3, and 4, please. You guys should get my number 2 on the live goal. My number 2 on the live goal. Go and get half of me, please. Bag and tag. Everybody, let's go. Get my number 1 to 5 on the live goal. Come back and comment done. On the live goal, get number 1 to 5 on the live goal. Come back and comment done. I'm going to check. Okay, number 1 to 5 on the live goal, please. 1 to 5 on the live goal. Go and get them. You're private, honey. I cannot check. Get my number 1 to 5 on the live goal. Come back and comment done, okay? My number 1 to 5. Number 2 is top priority on the live goal. Please. Go and get them for me. The live goal, everybody. Go and get everybody on the live goal, please. On the live goal for me. Roxanne is not on your list now. You said done. No, Roxanne is number 2. She's the main reason why I'm asking you to go to the live goal, and she's not on your list. You said you're done. On the live goal, everybody, go to the live goal. Go and connect with everybody that's contributed to the live goal, please. Go, oh my God, Roxanne is on 500. Thank you so much. Thank you. You guys are super amazing. Thank you. Mr. Right, let's get Mr. Right to 200. I need 100 people on the live goal. 100 people on the live goal. Go and get number 1 down to number 18 on the live goal. On the live goal, everybody, go and get number 1 down to number 18 on the live goal, please. Number 1 to 18 on the live goal. Go and bag and tag. Let's go. Bag and tag. Everybody, let's go. Don't tap on the screen to stay active, stay visible. Let's get the likes to 3 million, okay? Let's get the likes to 3 million. Action, congratulations on 400. Let's get the likes to 3 million. Don't tap on your screen to stay active, stay visible. Any amazing gifts I see on the screen, please. Bag and tag, okay? Bag and tag. Go to my number 1, get number 1, get number 2, get number 3. Then you come to the live goal, okay? Come to the live goal for me. Go to the live goal. Go and connect your number 1 down to number 13 on the live goal, please. Connect your number 1 down to number 13 on the live goal, please. Connect with Ato, connect with Ja 876 Queen, connect with Bala Beast, connect with Action, connect with Peace with Gabriel, connect with Efia Olescape. Efia Olescape, she's almost 1.3. Connect with KC, connect with Tony One Stone, connect with Tony One Stone, connect with Teen Artist, connect with the Teen Artist. Okay. You guys, TikTok just flagged me. They just flagged us. So we've been here for 7 hours and 10 minutes. So I'm going to go. Before I go, TikTok just flagged me and they're kicking people out of the line. Everybody is, I thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for spending your Sunday with me. I really appreciate you guys. We've been here for 7 hours straight and you guys have been here from the beginning to the end. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. To all my amazing gifters, Queen Crystal. Oh my god, I'm lying. I would be lying if I said I don't like the way you came in. 4 Leons. You came in with 4 Leons. What even busted my head was you asked me if I'm ready for another one. I like it and I love you. I'm so in love with you. Thank you. Jago, you're still super amazing. Action, for showing action at the end of the life. You act from the beginning to show so much action. You're supposed to be a number 1 save, but you reserve your action for the end of life. Thank you. I Colin, thank you so much, Queen. Mix Up Bus, thank you. Peace with Gabriel, I really appreciate your shows, honey. Mose Backup, JJ David, thank you. KC Several LV, Foley, Jabia the Chrisman, Chinky. Oh my god, Jesus, I did not really attend to Chinky today. I'm so sorry, honey. I'll be back on live in 2 hours and 30 minutes. In exactly 2 hours and 30 minutes. So make sure you come back. Let's work on you. NG, thank you. Nikwa, you guys, to mention a few. Thank you so much. Nikwa, as Mr. Boss replied to you. Thank you guys so much. To all my amazing tappers, 2.9 million likes is a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I do not take you guys for granted. Thank you. 14.2k shares. You guys do so much for this brand. Thank you. Ato, you came back in. Ato, so I've been flagged, so I'm going to go off, but I'll be back in 2 hours and 30 minutes. In exactly 2 hours and 30 minutes, we'll be back on live. So make sure to join us back. They just flagged us right now and they're kicking people out of the live. Okay, so I'm glad you were able to make 500 new friends. We've missed you. It's been so long. You left us for so long. Thank you so much for coming back. So to all my amazing guitars, thank you. Every amazing person on this live, down to the person that dropped even 1 rose, even 1 heart me, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you. Your pockets will not run dry. So in exactly 2 hours and 30 minutes we'll be back on live. That's 7:30 Nigerian time. So make sure you make it with us and come back. Okay, so nobody's going to tell me bye bye. Crystal, wait, you're not going to tell me bye bye. You're not going to tell me to go and have a good day, go and enjoy myself. Nobody's telling me bye bye. Okay, but let me just tell you guys bye bye. In 2 hours and 30 minutes time we'll be back on live. Okay, so make sure you come on back. Okay, Goldie Talk signing out. That's now. No, go and book that spot. Go and sit on where you want to sit now. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, stay visible. It's Triple A in this house. It's Triple A in this house. Are you guys sure? Auntie Borg, are you in this house? Let's go. We're about to activate. Let's get the likes to 80k. Double tap on your screen. You get on every pin, okay? Go and show up to every pin. Any and every pin I put on the screen. Go and show up to them. Back them, add them to your list. Everybody, let's go. Auntie Boy, he's consistently pinning himself on the screen. Go and bag a tag. Abuja Big Babe. I hope that's your name. I'm seeing Abuja Big. Nong Solo is in the house. an entrance. What an entrance. I told you, if you want to sit on number one, now is the time. See my thank you. Now is the time to go and sit there. Looks a little welcoming. How are you doing, Queen? How are you? Double tap on your screen. What 40k more likes to do? We're activating on 80k. We'll activate on 80k. Let's do double tap on your screen for me. You're double tapping to stay active, to stay visible, and to avoid TikTok jail at all costs. Share the live to more than 5 to more than 10 to get pinned. I'm still pinning the sharers. We usually activate with the sharers. We start with the sharers before we activate on one. We start with the sharers before we activate on one. So where are the sharers? Are you sharing the live? Where are you? To more than 5 to more than 10 get pinned. Share to more than 5, share to more than 10 to get pinned. Let's go. Double tap on the screen to stay super active, stay visible. Who is that? C-Mac is already on number 2. A Queen Amora. She knows where she wants to be. Let's go, everybody. Double tap on your screen. We'll activate on 80k. Double tap on your screen for me. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. On the taps and shares, everybody. On the taps and shares. We activate on 80k. If you're inside the house, make yourself visible. Go and pick a spot between my number 1 to 10, most probably 1 to 5. Or if you can, stay between 1 to 3. If you must live here with 1,000 new friends, stay between 1 to 3, okay? Go and stay between my number 1 to 3. When we activate, the moment we activate, we've activated, we've started. The moment we have activated, we've started on number 1, okay? So let's double tap now. Let's get the likes to 80k. Let's get the likes to 80k. Gladys morning, welcome to the team, honey. If you're not a member of the Goldie Task team, don't forget to send a happy to join the team, okay? Don't forget to send a happy to join the team. Let's go. Abuja, I want to check out your name. Abuja Big Show, okay. On the screen, C-Mac is on the screen. Every amazing gift I see on the screen, please bag and tag on them. One bag and tag. Let's get the likes to 80k. Let's get the likes to 80k to activate. Let's go. We're about to activate on 80. If you're a gifter in the house, make yourself visible. Let's connect with you, okay? If you're a gifter in the house, now is the time. Make an entrance. Let's see you. Rex and Katie, hi. Share the live to more than 5 to more than 10. I'm still pinning the sharers before we activate. Before we activate, I'm still pinning the sharers. Where are you? Who is that? Forever, thank you. If you're a gifter in the house about taking it aloud, make yourself super visible. Let's connect with you, okay? Make yourself visible. Let's connect with you. Now it's the time, guys. Chingy, welcome back in. Chingy, welcome back in. Chingy, now is the time. Make sure you have my attention. Make sure you have my attention, Chingy. Everybody, let's go. On my number, no, we've not activated yet. We've not activated yet. On the screen for me, on the live, let's get the likes to 80. We're about to activate. If you're a gifter in the house and you're still on number 99, find your way to the top, okay? Let's activate on you. Let's activate on you. Let's go. Every amazing gift you see on the screen, bag and tag. Let's go. Bag and tag on every amazing gift you see on the screen. Everybody, let's go. Koala, you're less than 500. Jojo, thank you so much. Forever, Triple A, where are you? Eddie's almost on 10k. Abuja Big Show, you're less than 1,000, honey. Bring yourself to the top. Let's elevate your page for you. Double tap on your screen. Share the live to more than 5. Share to more than 10. Who is sharing? I want to pin who is sharing right now. Share to more than 5. Share to more than 10. Let's go. More than 5, more than 10 on the taps and shares, everybody. Nobody's sharing. I'm here. I want to pin you back to back. Nobody is sharing the live, honey. Touchdown. Who is that? King, welcome in, King. How are you? Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. Share the live to more than 5 to more than 10. to get pinned. The small king of TikTok is in the house. The big one has not arrived yet. Get on the pin for me, everybody. Get on the pin. Double tap on the screen. We activate on 80k. We activate on 80. Triple. Yeah, you can. Everybody, let's go. Double tap on your screen. Can you undefine for me? Double tap on the screen to stay active, stay visible. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. Oh, we're on 80. Nobody reminded me we're on 80. Everybody go to my number one now. Triple A is on number 2, right? Yeah, on number 2. Go to my number 1, everybody. On my number 1 for me, go to number 1. You connect to my number 1, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1. We've activated. Where are you? Are you still in the back door? Are you still in the backyard? We've activated, honey. We're living without you. Go to my number 1. Are you still on the loading dock? Are you still in the airport? Because we're about to move. King, you're welcome to the team, honey. Double tap on your screen, share the live to more than 5 to more than 10 to get pinned. Let's go. You're double tapping to stay out of TikTok jail. TikTok jail is real, okay? It's too early for you to be in jail. So make sure you're double tapping. Everybody, let's go. On my number 1, who is that? Magnifique. Thank you so much. Go to my number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. If you're a gifter in the house, now is the time. Overtaking is allowed. Make yourself super visible. Let's connect. King Lash. Oh, that's your name. King Lash. Everybody, let's go. King Lash is my number 2. Go to my number 1, everybody. Number 1 right now. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. Go to my number 1. Double tap to avoid TikTok jail at all costs. Go to my number 1. You connect to my number 1. You disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1 for me. Let's go. Who is that? Travel, thank you. Go to my number 1, everybody. No solo is on my number 1. You connect Magnifique, thank you so much. Go to my number 1, you connect to my number 1, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 1 for me, let's go. If you're just joining, you're welcome in. Forever, thank you. Go to my number 1, you get number 1, you get 20 on number 1 for me, let's go. If you're a gifter in the house, you're here right on time. The earlier you get here, the better. Because if you're here, we'll be here for 7 hours. So the earlier you're here and making yourself visible, the better. Don't go and make yourself visible when we have 3 hours to do and expect to gain 1,000. You must make yourself visible now. Now is the time. Go and sit on number 1, sit on number 2, sit on number 3. Let's take your page above and beyond. Let us elevate your page for you, okay? Go and sit on my number 1, 2, or 3. Let's go. On my number 1, everybody, we're activating on my number 1. My number 1 is on point 2. The room is active, the live stream is active. So if you know what's good for you on your gift in the house, make yourself visible, let's connect with you. Make yourself visible, let's connect with you. On my number 2, everybody go to number 2. You connect to my number 2, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 2 for me, let's go. 20 on the list of my number 2, everybody. On my number 2, everybody go to number 2. You connect to my number 2, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 2 for me, let's go. 20 on the list of my number 2. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. On the taps and shares, everybody, the more taps and shares, the more people come into the live. And the more people come into the live, good news for you, baby, the more friends you're going to make. So make sure you're double tapping on your screen. Forever, thank you, honey. Go to my number 1, you get number 1, get number 2, let's go. On my number 2 now, go to number 2. You connect to my number 2, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on my number 2. If you're a gifter in the house, make yourself visible. Overtaking is allowed. Overtaking is allowed, okay? Grace, thank you. Triple A, thank you. Triple A is back to number 2. Everybody go to my number 2. Triple A is back to number 2. Triple A on number 2. Are you sure King Lash is going to like that? See, by this time I think King Lash is going to go straight to number 1. Because his name speaks volume. King Lash. He likes Lash things. Go to my number 2, everybody. On my number 2 for me. Triple A is my number 2. We have a new top 2. Go to number 2. You connect to my number 2. You disconnect. You reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 2 for me. Let's go. Make sure you're getting my number 1, please. Make sure you get to my number 1. On number 2 for me, go to number 2. You connect to my number 2, you disconnect. Grace, thank you. Go to my number 2, everybody. On my number 2 for me, please. Go to my number 2. You connect to my number 2, you disconnect, you reconnect 2 times. Get 20 on number 2 for me, let's go. Double tap on your screen to stay active, to stay visible. On the screen to stay active, to stay visible. Get my number 1, get number 2 for me. Go to number 2. On my number 2, please. Go to number 2. My number 2 is almost 1.6. I need 100 amazing people on number 2 for me. 100 amazing people on number 2. Go to my number 2. Make sure you're bagging and tagging. If you're not a gifter in the house, don't look away. Welcome to the team, honey. If you're not a gifter in the house, make sure you're doing top 20 on gifters list. Just make sure you're doing top 20 on gifters list. That's the best way for you to gain. You're double tapping, you're sharing, you're connecting. You're double tapping solely to stay out of jail. So that when you do top 20, TikTok will not unfollow those people for you. I've shown you guys 20 times what it means to be in jail, what it looks like.